A year ago, I put these two projectors head to head, the JMGO N1S Ultimate and the Nebula Cosmos 4K SE. Back then, I told you what I thought of out of the box. Today is the video that actually matters, because after 12 months of real world use, movie nights, gaming session, firmware updates, and few frustration, I'm back to tell you the truth. Which one held up, which one let me down, and critically, if I had to buy one, which one would it be? If you didn't catch the original video, I'll leave a link up in the description or at the end of this video. Go watch it, it's worth it. But here's a quick summary for new viewers. The JMGO N1S Ultimate is JMGO's flagship portable projector. It runs on a triple RGB laser light source on their MALC 2.0 system. With 3000 ISO lumens of brightness, 4K resolution, a 110% BT 2020 color gamut, and a built-in gimbal stand that lets you rotate and tilt the whole projector with one hand. It launched at $2,799, although the street price quickly dropped, and you might be able to pick it up right now at $1,499 if you're lucky. Obviously, you just need to browse and search for the right place. On the other hand, the Nebula Cosmos 4K SE from Anker, it's a different kind of beast. It uses hybrid beam light engine. It's a combination of LED and a laser. It's rated at 1800 ANSI lumens. It also does 4K, it has Dolby Vision, it's shipped with a Google TV and a fully licensed Netflix built in, and dual 15 watts Dolby audio speakers. It launched at $1,499 and now available at $1,299. So there's a small adjustment there, but it's not a drastic price drop compared to the JMGO. So from day one, these weren't exactly fighting the same fight, but price to performance was always the question. After 1 year, the question has much clearer answer. What held brilliantly? Let's start with the JMGO, and honestly, the picture quality is still jaw-dropping. The triple laser RGB laser is not something that fades on you. The brightness is still punchy. The colors are still absurd vivid. The 110% BT 2020 color gamut means you're seeing shades that most projectors simply can't produce, and it still looks that way today. If you fire up Netflix and the red logo, it pops off on my ALR screen. The gimbal stand, still one of the best mechanic design in the portable projector space. In fact, I've noticed other projector companies started copying this style. You're able to rotate it with one hand. You can angle it up or down. That's pretty much done. Whether it's on a coffee table, a shelf, or on the floor. Setup takes seconds. After a year, that novelty absolutely has not worn off. This projector also comes with 30,000 hour laser lifespan, which means you are not losing brightness noticeably over 1 year. Not even close. This thing still performs like new optically, and the autofocus and the keystone correction remains fast and reliable. Build quality is solid. The combination of metal and plastic feels premium. And I love how it's really nice and curvy as well. And the protective essential personal travel carrier case, while it's a bit of puzzle to close, but it has kept it in a great shape, although I don't move that much. The not so good part. Here's where I have to be real with you. JMGO software has been consistent weak point. The Google TV implementation is functional, but hasn't kept pace in a polish compared to what Nebula has done with their platform. App support is good, but the UI can feel slightly sluggish. And firmware updates, while they do arrive, don't dramatically improve the experience. No Dolby Vision. After a year of living with it, the absence stinks more than I expected. HDR10 and HLG are here, but when you see what Dolby Vision does on the Nebula side, that dynamic metadata processing scene by scene, you fill the gap. Now, when it comes to the laser speckle, this is worth revisiting after a year because it's still a real conversation. On a plain matte white wall, it's largely invisible. But if you have a textured screen or textured wall, then you start seeing that laser speckle. You can still pick it up on certain content. It's improved from earlier JMGO generation, but it's a consideration if you're not planning to have a proper screen setup. And when it comes to the sound quality, it comes with two 10 watts speakers. They are fine, but just fine. After a year, I always end up hooking up with my Ultimia surround sound system. Another issue I faced, but mainly maybe due to my family or myself, so this could be a user error rather than manufacturers, but I have noticed that my remote has stopped functioning for a week. Then I have just changed the battery and give it a bit of a whack. It started working again. So this could be because of my kids dropping the remote more often, not necessarily manufacturer's fault. Now the good side of the Nebula Cosmos. The Nebula Cosmos 4K SE has aged remarkably well in ways I didn't fully predict at launch. Let's start with Dolby Vision. This is one of the very few portable projectors at any price point that supports it, and it makes it noticeably different on content that's mastered for it. Watching Top Gun, Maverick, and any Dolby Vision content, it's genuinely stunning. The dynamic tone mapping does really real work. The Nebula Master Image Engine continues to impress. Color accuracy amazing. The 3D LUT factory calibrated. The image is refined in a way that feels thoughtful and consistent. It also comes with a Google TV, fully licensed, and Netflix. No dongle needed, no workaround. After a year, this is still smooth, regular updates, and hassle-free. Anchor software support has been notably more active more than JMGO. The dual 15 watts Dolby audio speakers are genuinely good. After a year, this is still the best audio in this class, but I still hook it up with my Ultimia surround sound system. Nevertheless, any projectors that I have, and if I'm keeping it for a longer period, I just hook it up with my surround sound system and I enjoy my entire movie setup. One thing that I love about this Nebula is the intelligent environment adaptation. It's super smart. It comes obviously with the autofocus, keystone correction, obstacle avoidance, wall color adaptation. It still works well after 12 months. The wall color adaptation especially is a standout feature for real world use where you don't always have a perfect white surface or an AirLar screen like this one from Valerian Vision Master. I've done a dedicated review on this Valerian Vision Master and their projector. So if you do want to see, I'll leave a link in the description as well, because that is a beast of projector itself. Now this Nebula comes with this carrying handle and it supports for portability. It weighs 4.5 kg, which is no lightweight, but it moved around the house constantly and it held up perfect. Now the not so good part. Now when it comes to brightness, after living with this a year, 1800 ANSI lumen next to JMGO 3300 ISO lumen, the gap is real and unavoidable. In anything other than a dimmed room, the Nebula asks you to compromise on a screen size or picture quality. It's not a deal breaker in a controlled condition, but it's a ceiling. There's no built-in gimbal or adjustable stand, where the JMGO has made this placement completely effortless. The Nebula requires a tripod or a careful shelf positioning. After a year of use, this is my single biggest practical frustration. You adapt, but you shouldn't have to. The hybrid beam technology, the LED plus laser combination produces beautiful colors, but it doesn't have the same snap and three-dimensionally that a pure laser achieves on the JMGO. Side by side in a dark room, JMGO still wins on a sheer visual punch. No zoom lens on the Nebula. It comes with that fixed 1.1 to 1 throw ratio, which means the projector position dictates image size, which limits where you can place it. Alright, the big question, which one aged better after 12 months? On a pure image performance, the JMGO N1S Ultimate has barely aged at all. The triple laser technology is durable, the brightness is still elite, and the colors are still best in class. If picture quality is your priority, JMGO hasn't lost a step. But the Nebula Cosmos 4K SE has aged better as a product. Software updates have been more consistent. The Dolby Vision advantage has actually grown as much as the streaming content adapted. The Google TV ecosystem has expanded. And critically, the $1,299 price point has aged extremely well as competitors have entered the market. It offers more day-to-day livability. Here's how I would put it. The JMGO N1S Ultimate is the better projector. The Nebula Cosmos 4K SE is the better product to own. So, would I recommend either? Yes, 100%. But it completely depends on who you are. If you're a picture quality obsessive person, if you want an absolute best color and brightness for a proper home cinema setup, if you're projecting in an uncontrolled environment, and if you can live without the Dolby Vision, buy the JMGO N1S Ultimate. It is one of the best, finest triple laser portable projector in the market. If you can get one at the reduced price point at $1,499, you'll be the winner. If you want a projector that just works, that handles Dolby Vision, that comes with native Netflix and excellent audio, reliable software, and costs £200 less than the JMGO, the Nebula Cosmos 4K SE is the smarter buy for most people. Something to note, in the real world, you may not get perfect dark rooms, but when it does, this thing delivers. And if you're asking me which one do I reach out on a random Tuesday night for a movie, genuinely, it depends on the content. Dolby Vision title on a streaming service, I'm always going to the Nebula. Pure 4K HDR speckle with a mid-lit room, JMGO gets the call. 1 year in, these are two different projectors that deliver both real value in their own ways. Neither has been a disappointment, but none of them have been perfect. That's the honest truth after 365 days. I know you have questions because I cannot cover everything about these two projectors in a short video like this one. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to understand and learn more about these two projectors. If this helped, smash the like button. It genuinely helps the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more long-term reviews like this one. I always come back for a follow-up because that's where the truth actually lives. Let me know in the comment section which one are you more inclined to purchase. Till next time, I'll suggest you to watch this video.